All right, good evening, everyone. It's Jahlon with the Paradox Gaming Network. And since it is the start of 2018 and we have some new information to share, I thought I would give you a little pre-alpha look at Ashes of Creation. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to compare Ashes to a couple other games that are in development because I keep having this same discussion with people, and I want to just keep reassuring people that you aren't being fooled. It's not a shell game. So let's get into that. And then I'm going to show you some videos that were shown during yesterday's live stream. And then I'm just going to give you an overall live stream recap. As always, I'm accessible through all these different ways. Easiest is going to be Discord. I am Jahlon #8446. Since it's an Ashes video, as always, thank you to the 77 people who have used my referral link. Still maintaining about a 31% conversion rate, so that's good. I love talking to you all about this game. I do have $126 in unpaid earnings because I like to keep that dollar amount above board. If you want to help support the Paradox Gaming Network or me directly, there is my referral link, and you'll find that in the description below. So, already told you what we're going to talk about today, but here's everything we're going to talk about. So, first and foremost, there are like 5 major games in development, and today I want to talk about really 3 of them. I want to talk about Chronicles of Elyria, I want to talk about Camelot Unchained, and I want to talk about Ashes. And the reason why I've chosen these 3 games to talk about is because people keep telling me how Ashes is so far behind in development and it's not going to come out. And okay, that's fine. You're entitled to that opinion. I'm not going to try to tell you that your opinion's wrong. But what I do want to do is just give you some factoids, some perspectives. The first is that on COE, they just went through a round of layoffs. Now, they're trying to develop the game with a very bare bones staff, and I have nothing but respect for anybody that tries to go out there and make their vision a reality. I do have a problem with not being 100% transparent, so I do like this new direction that Caspian did take in his most recent letter, but COE, Soulbound Studios, they have had to shrink. They expanded beyond their means. They don't have the financial backing that they need to see the project through to completion. They are in dire need of a publisher, an investor, somebody. So for all those people that are supporters of COE, I'm not saying that, I don't think your game doesn't have really good merit, but what I am saying is I don't believe your game is going to come out along the timetable that is being proposed. That's all I'm saying on that. Camelot Unchained, no real news on the staff size, but good news is that they did just secure enough funding to finish the project, and they have said they now have enough people to finish the project and bring it to a 2019 release date. Now realize that makes the game projected at 4 years late. So just keep that in mind. Again, I'm excited for Camelot Unchained. I was really looking forward to it, so I wish them all the best. But now, for the people that have constantly bombarded me with Intrepid Studios is too small to try to do what they're doing, they don't have the backing, da-da-da. Let's just talk about this. They're adding 10 more staff in their next hiring phase. That is going to bring their in-house staff up to 35 people. They currently have 25 on staff in-house. In-house is going to be brought up to 35. That doesn't include the out-of-house people that they have working for them, which numbers in and around 35 personnel. So Stephen Sharif, owner of Intrepid Studios, he is hitting all of his production milestones, all of his dates. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on the live stream recap. To talk about putting your money where your mouth is, Stephen Sharif has already put $2 million of his own money in the project, and he has said that he has personally vowed to see the project through a minimum viable product. And he has said that the cost for that is going to be between $30 and $35 million. So, yes, Ashes is fully funded to a minimum product. It will come out. And again, we're going to talk about where they think they are on the timeline just a little bit later. All right. Now, I really enjoyed these two videos yesterday. Usually what I like to do is just clip a bit of a video and show just a little snippet of a video and just present that. But these two videos, totally stoked about them. I'm going to show these two videos in their entirety. So like any good teacher would do, I'm just going to dim the lights a little bit. I'm going to loop both the videos back to back, and then I will see you for some more discussion in just a few minutes. Alrighty, so as you can see, Ashes is putting out like really good quality stuff already, and they are still well within the infancy of their development. Now, I want to talk about that development because they seem to be clicking on all cylinders. They've had several rounds of successful Alpha Zero testing, and that's all I can say about Alpha Zero testing because NDA, never discuss Alpha. But when directly asked what they think about their development schedule, they're slightly ahead of where they anticipated they would be at this point. Now, as you can see in big capital letters, this does not mean to expect an earlier release. Realize that you're sometimes going to get ahead on a project and then you're going to have to back off and throttle down and then you're going to get ahead again. Realize that on a project this massive, they might click ahead a lot and then realize they put in a lot of stretch goals. So they're probably, I'm thinking, gonna stick to their basically their timeline. So just because they're ahead today, I don't want anybody to hear that and be like, oh my god, we might get Ashes this year. No, you're not gonna get it this year. You're gonna get Alpha this year, and you're gonna get a true Alpha. You are gonna get an Alpha that is still like moldable, changeable in development, because Intrepid is doing a true Alpha and a true Beta set of tests. So where are they? They are ahead of schedule. A lot better off than their peers have been, and they're telling us right away where they are, and I respect the hell out of that. Pack upgrades. Now, I'm one of the people that kind of sold you on the idea of buying into the pack exclusive. I said I did it. I know a couple other people did it. And then, as you saw, I did that video about customer service and how within less than 45 minutes of, you know, the new packs coming out, Steven was in his Discord saying, whoa, slow down, already hearing you. You're going to be able to upgrade. Well, that upgrade is going to come on the 26th of January. As always, plus or minus a few days. Not going to really hold their feet to the fire on that. I'm more concerned with them working on the development of the game. Yes, I have anxiety, and I really want to just put down the rest of my $500 so that I know I have my pack, and that Necromancer pack does look stellar. But expect at the end of this month the store to be completely upgraded and those changes to go into effect. Now, I know what a lot of people in these sandbox games are concerned about. I know a lot of people want to be Care Bears. They just want to be left alone, enjoy the social aspects of the game. And as we know, we've talked about in other videos, you can reference my Ashes library, and I talk about PvP. And people are concerned about PK and griefing. Now, yes, the corruption system is going to be a very strict and stern one, but that's still not going to stop everybody. So if you're on your own land, you're going to be safe from PKing. And I agree with that. I know a lot of people are going to be like, that sucks, I should be able to PvP. Go away, guys. If you're a PKer and a griefer, you're just hurting the game that you play in. Leave the guy on his rice paddy alone. Let that guy grow in the corn. Let him grow it. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to PvP you. It's no big accomplishment to kill somebody who doesn't want to fight. Unfortunately, you cannot hire guards, no guard dogs, no dragons sitting on top of your house to guard you. But depending on the location of your freehold, there may be guards that are on random patrol near your freehold. But again, the whole purpose is if you're on your land, if you're inside your building, you're safe from PKing and griefing. So that's a good one. Taverns. Again, I have an Ashes video that talks all about taverns. They're going to be the center of the social aspect. You're going to be in there. You're going to be playing your parlor games. You're going to be trading information, spreading rumors, some true, some false. Going to be centers for quests and stuff. A tavern owner, they talked about how a tavern owner might need you to go to a different area and gather resources so they can produce food. But there's also going to be a limited number of taverns per node. I think this makes sense. You don't need to have 57 quest hubs, don't need to have 57 different places to get a drink. So I like this. It also means that if you're going to set up a tavern, you probably want to set up a good one. As we get more information on taverns, I can tell you right now, I'm going to own one. Don't know where, don't even know what the map looks like, but I'm going to be running a tavern because I want to be able to just kick back, relax, and cheat you out of all your gold at cards. Speaking of gold sellers, as I talked about, they are going to have active infrastructure right at the very beginning. It's already built. It's there to make sure that gold sellers and cheaters and bots and all those things aren't there to ruin your game. And I love the fact that they talked about how they're going to have active security. I remember the last game that I saw that had actual real active security was Final Fantasy XI. That was kind of crazy with their gold monitoring. And then they're going to have active data review and monitoring. So for all of you people out there that like to cheat and like to gold sell, probably want to know right away this is not the game that you're going to want to try to pull that off in. You can kind of tell from Steven and Jeff's mannerisms, their love of the MMO genre. They are not going to tolerate this. And to close today, the most important thing coming up is the possibility, the potential, the maybe that we're going to be able to stream during the next Alpha 0 testing. Now, what I will say to everyone is if I am still in Alpha 0 testing and they lift the NDA, I will be doing nothing but living on Twitch, answering your questions, showcasing the game. Just so you know, if you do come to my Twitch and it's during Alpha 0, ask whatever you want, and it's basically going to be living vicariously through me. You want me to go do something, show you something, absolutely going to be doing all of that for you. Once Alpha 1 comes out, which is why I'm buying the $500 pack, going to be the same thing. I just want everyone to hear it now, right now. If you do see streams during Alpha 0, realize it is a completely unpolished, unoptimized game. You're basically being let into the studio and being allowed to see things as they're developed. A really good comparison I want to give you is if you've ever seen a Disney movie, a Pixar film that's put together in stages, you would think that the movie sucked if all you did was see the rough sketches. But if you saw the rough sketches and then you saw the coloring and then the final lining and then the final development, you'd be like, oh. So yeah, I could show you a flip book of a movie with just black and white and lines and you'd be like, wow, that sucked. But then I show you like Toy Story 3 and you're like, oh my god, that's phenomenal. Anyway, guys, as always, I'm Jahlon from the Paradox Gaming Network. If you need to get in touch with me, leave me a message below on this video. If you like Ashes, if you like it, you haven't signed up already, my referral link is in the description below. Really would appreciate the support. I do plan on funneling all that money back into other players after the game goes live. Take care, guys. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.